Assalamualaikum. My name is Ilya. I'm from the I2A. Today I'm going to interview one of our interviewer for the depressions. So, introduce yourself.
My name is Seremban. I am from the IA2B. I'm taking diploma in accountancy. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you. And then for the question one, I'm going to ask you is what do you think about depression?
Depression.
Yes.
So for me, depression is a pressure that one individual felt when they are being pressured about problems or something like that. So this thing will affect their life, and also depression is like quite a serious matter to be exact, because now it's like a lot of people have depression, maybe serious, maybe not. So yeah, that is things that I know about depression.
Okay, that's a good answer. Okay, then question is if you have a depression, what do you what kind of something that you can do for overcome the depression?
Okay. I have faced in my life that I faced depression actually. So what I did is like sometimes I don't seek people for help, because me myself is like someone who didn't want to tell anyone about what is my problem about. So I just keep it to myself. So sometimes like when I in front of mirrors, so I reflect myself. What have I done? What I need to do? So it's like motivate myself. If you can't do this, you need to be like, oh, you can do it, something like that. If you don't do something like this, it will become like you will be pressuring yourself. I have done like so many things that is really stupid for me because of depression. So that is not a good thing to do. So just seek for help. Maybe motivate yourself more. So yeah, that is what I do when I have depression.
Okay. Do you think that depression will decrease their self-esteem? Maybe you can get. I mean, if you have a kind of depression, you say that you have been experienced before, and then do you think that the depression will decrease your self-esteem?
Yeah, actually, it's true, because for me, depression will make you feel less confident. Depression will make you feel like confused about your life. Sometimes you feel like maybe I am not good at this, maybe I'm not good at that. So it will make you feel like you will down. You will make yourself feel down just because of having that. Just because of having thought, like if you're having a depression, you'll be like, maybe I can't do this, maybe I can't do that, I will fail, something like that. Those bad negative thoughts. So it will make you less confident, it will make you having less friends, antisocial, you will become introverted, something like that. So yeah, it will affect a lot of your life actually.
And then for next question is you have a friends, or maybe your best friend, or maybe your family have a depression. What can you do for them? I mean, what kind of help that you can go for them? And maybe we can give a motivation. I don't know about it.
Yeah. If I have a friend or family member that having depression, maybe I will go to them, talk to them, slow talk with them. So ask them what their problem about. Maybe they will not answer me directly, but try to maybe slow talk. Yeah, like I say, slow talk. So just don't let them be alone, because depression people always feel like they are all alone in their world. So if they feel alone, they will think like a lot of negative thoughts. So when they have negative thoughts, that way they will become suicide, they will become like all of those things that is bad. So just make them feel that they have company. If they feel like that, they will feel like, oh, this will still needs them. Yeah, so that is what I will do.
Okay, for my question is if you have some, I mean, which is if you think that a parent is the factor of the depression. I mean, it's a main factor of depression?
Parents. Well, parents can be pressuring like so many things, like the way they make their life, like studies. Like my parents, like all of our parents, like pressure us in study. Like you need to study hard, you need to get this, you need to get that, like something like that. You need to build your life, something like that. So that is actually is like a pressure that it's not like something so depressed that will make you feel mentally abused, something like that. No, but for me, they parents will not pressure their children. But bukan tapi but if a parents that takes that pressure the children is like too much, because we have like level of pressure we give our children, right? But if a good amount of pressure being gave is will be the result will be good. But if like too much, there will be depression lah. So some depression. So parents need to know the level of depression they give, the level of pressure they give their children. So something like that. Yeah, I think.
Okay, and then can I ask you about how long you take to cover up your depressions? I mean to be yourself back, and then to increase your self-esteem, and then how long you take that? How long?
Like I said before, so I motivate myself. So every time I have depression, I will be like, no, you need to overcome this, because if you think that you can't overcome it, so it will be a part of your life. You can do you can't do anything. You will be feel like I don't have confidence. You have doubts towards yourself. So this thing for me, I motivate myself. I need to stop it. I need to stand up to myself. I need to stop this depression. I make depression as another entity of me, like another person of me. So this person cannot control me, because I need to control myself, because I have the mind of control myself. So a lot of depression people out there need to have their mind straight. Like they need to know, they need to control themselves. I know like talking like this may be easy, doing it is hard, and it is really hard. But we still need to talk. We still need to motivate him, right? So it's for me. It takes a lot of time. Yeah.
Okay, but this for the last question. Is the article where they say that there's for a girl that committed suicide because she just get the send A. What do you think about that? Do you think it's a good thing to do? Just give up yourself and then commit suicide?
No, actually, if you get the girl get 10 A's and she commits suicide, for me it's really sad, because you have received a gift. For me, you have received a gift from God. Like you are intelligent, you are really a bright person, and why did you end up your life through suicide? Is a bad thing, and maybe she is. For me, like every suicide person, for me is someone who did not care about others. For me, maybe I know like they have their own problems, something like that. I know, but seek help. You have like so many things to do in life. So why you need to give up it? Like why you need to give up? So for me, it is really sad. Yeah.
Okay, then that's all for the interview, and then thank you for your preparation, and then thank you very much for it.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Hi, today I want to introduce one of student IPBs. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, hi, my name is Seremban.
Okay, there's a news article about a girl who is commit suicide, jump from the building. She got 10 A's, but she died before she know. So the factor of she suicide because of she got depressed. Can you define what is depressed?
Okay, depressed. Depressed. Okay, for me, depressed is something that will happen to everyone. But depressed, sometimes it can be worse. Just like this, just like in this article, this girl, she suicide. She choose the way to end her life. If suicide is the way to solve everything, if I say no, it's because for we as a human, we our creator give us life for us to use it wisely, and I think that we shouldn't to waste our life just like that. Means like you, if you in depressed, maybe you should take a rest for a while, and then maybe you can do something that it could be give a benefit for you to keep moving forward. Okay.
Depressed, choosing that commit suicide as the end of everything. So, do you really think that commit suicide is the end of everything? Yes or no?
I want to say yes, but at the same time I want to say no.
Okay, so you are in between yes and no, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what the idea that you have that to support your yes?
Okay, if you want to say that if suicide is the end for everything, I can say yes, because maybe she or he think that suicide could end everything, but at the same time, suicide also can destroy one's life. Means that the particular person life, which maybe he or she could be a successful person in this world, but she or he choose to end their life with suicide.
If you have a depression, who do you reach out to?
If I have depression, I will reach out or talk to somebody that really close to me, such as my closest friend, or the really close is parents.
Okay, do you think teens need to know about depression? So that can you give some examples and maybe your
Right. Well, teenagers really need to know about depression because it's common sense. Because depression is a serious matter. Because you have to know depression. Because of depression, well, if the people has just a little bit of depression, well, it can be managed. But if someone have really serious about depression, so it can lead to something that's worse, and it is that. Just like the article say that the girl Lin, what's called right, Lin, because of his depressed, he thinks that her result will be bad, that and it will be disappoint to her parents, so it leads to her death. She jump off the building. So yes, teenager really need to know about depression, and need to know about depression and how to manage the depression, how to how to
overcome.
overcome, yes,